Hey there, this is Christine Landl, and I am with my sister, my best friend, my business partner, Jennifer Ream, and we are so excited to be here on yet again another platform that we are creating and another chapter, another piece to our journey.
The Well Podcast. This is Jennifer Ream. So excited to be here with you guys. Our intention for this podcast is all about sharing our love for all things wellness, holistic wellness that is. And we are here to uplift, plant some seeds, and support you on your wellness journey. We've always loved being able to be out there with our community, sharing all the things that we learn. And as we grow and learn new things, we love to put them out there, and maybe they'll plant some seeds for you and help you along your journey. So here we are. Let's get started.
Hi there. Welcome back. Excited to be here with you today. It's just Jen and I chit-chatting away, and
Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas. A couple more days, and it's always really one of my favorite times of the year. It starts very early for me, usually before Halloween.
with the countdown to Christmas with Hallmark Channel.
Yes, and just all the feels, and thankfully my my family embraces that about me, and they're all in the same spirit. So I do love that. And with the holidays comes sometimes not so great vibes and feelings. And there's oftentimes sadness and overwhelm and stress. And there's lots of things that can contribute to that. So we love this topic. We've touched on it many times throughout the years. And it's finding peace during the holiday season. And what always comes to me in that is being in the present moment, just really like soaking in each moment as it unfolds, and the celebrations that, before and after. And it's just all of that, being with family. And I think really what can keep you grounded is knowing your why and your intentions around the holidays and what you want to feel.
What your priorities are. So what are your priorities for the season? I mean, this is coming out on December 23rd, and so we're kind of in the thick of it. We've been through Thanksgiving, but we are now going through Christmas and the New Year. And so, maybe over the next few days, how can you start your morning by just really being in an intentional space? Kind of soaking in the feeling of embracing the peace that you want to feel and the joy that you want to feel, and really kind of focusing on what are your priorities for the next few weeks. Are you prioritizing you and what you want with your family, or are you doing what others want you to do and being at places that you feel you have to or obligated to go to, but don't necessarily want to? Those are important things, and they're difficult things. But they're important for you to reflect on, because what you have to remember is when you are doing things for your highest good, it doesn't matter if the other people think that it's not okay. It ultimately is for everyone's highest good when you're doing things for your highest good. So if you're coming from a really loving place within you, and you're like, no, I need to stay home this day and be with my nuclear family, or I need to not go to this party or whatever, like honor that in yourself and be okay with it. And so I think that comes back to having your boundaries in place for the holidays too. But it also is just like, it's coming back to taking the time to reflect on that and to choose what is the priority for you this holiday season.
Yeah, and I think seems to be a lot of change in the air this year, the energy, the physical change, the people who are in your tribe. Maybe somebody's passed away in your crew or your family this year. And so I think just giving yourself some space and holding space for yourself and some compassion for what that change looks like and how you want to spend it. And maybe you're newly divorced. Maybe your holiday is going to look different for whatever reason this year. And so just sitting down, maybe doing some journaling about how you're feeling and really sitting with that feeling And then like Jen said, and we always say, what's your intention behind how do you want to feel these next during the holiday season, which really takes us into the new year and celebrations. And so what does that look like for you? And maybe it, being alone, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Maybe it's some opportunity to give you some self-care time, taking a bath, putting some Epsom salts in, getting a great book, watching some more Hallmark movies, whatever that looks like. Just embrace where you're at in it and change your perspective and your mindset around what it should be and embrace what is.
Where you are, where you are at right now, because we're all going to be in different places. And then honoring too, like Christine said, if the holidays bring up a trauma response for you from something that happened in your past, or if it tends to be like, oh, so-and-so in the holidays is always like a trigger for me that I got to be around that person or deal with that person or whatever it is, like, those are opportunities for growth within yourself. So, do you need to put yourself in those situations where you have to be around them, or is there an opportunity for you to choose something differently? And if you do need to go, if you feel like that's something you need to do, then what can you do energetically to prepare yourself before you go and to just get yourself really grounded in your body? Lots of, deep breaths, meditation, protect your energy, get yourself into this, raise your level of joy in your body so that that's contagious to everybody that you're going to go around, and be that source of light for everyone that you're going to be around, and have your protection up against people who
I was just going to say that.
Have your protection around you, and choose to remove yourself from any kind of situation or conversation that is not serving you or the family or the group or whoever you're with. So
yeah. And how I do that usually is very simple. And I just kind of close my eyes and envision almost like a white light bubble sphere around me, like a grid. And I literally envision that. And then I asked for my energy to be protected for the highest good of my soul and the highest good of everyone else. And then I do that little bubble, because I do this almost every single day, but I do that bubble around my kids, and I envision my kids in that little bubble and my husband. And I feel like that's just like a nice little thing to help
set the intention,
help their energy bounce off your little sphere. And it's just not going to affect you.
Yeah. And it's just also a great time to reflect on the year. So how did your year go? How was 2020 for you? Like
2022?
Yeah, 2022.
It's like, girl, don't take us back to 2020.
God, what am I thinking? Please, dear Lord, not back to 2020. Oh, gosh. I hope that wasn't a Freudian slip. Okay, so yes, this is always my favorite time to get a new journal, planner, and really reflect on what did 2022 look like for you, and really celebrate your wins. Like, where did you have a lot of growth? What are you proud of from this year? And what are the things that you hope to envision for 2023? And take some time to really write that down and reflect on that, and be in the feeling of what it is that you want to do in 2023. So that's the key part of creating the life that you want. It's really feeling it and embodying, okay, what does 2023 look like for me? And, get it out there, put it out into the universe. That's what you wish to create.
Yeah. And I think that, there's so much cliche around the new year and the new you and all of that. And it does, you know what, there's a reason for it. So who cares? Embrace it. There's momentum there.
Well, yeah. And I kind of laugh at that now, because I've been doing this for so long. We've been doing this for so long, and it legit is, it legit works.
Yeah. Well, because there is momentum there.
Like, it's an energy, obviously. So it is an energy of like, okay, well, where did I have some major growth this year? Where did where were there things that I, wish I would have done better, and like all normal things. No, I'm not shaming on myself or judging myself. It just is what it is. But if you don't have that awareness, then how do you expect to do things differently? So, it's just honoring that. And in the end of a year of a fiscal calendar is a perfect time to just do some reflection. And a lot of times we have space and time to do that during the new year because we have some extra time off. And it's just a great, instead of maybe do like a gratitude journaling on 2022. What were you grateful for in 2022? And then what are you grateful for that's going to come into your life for 2023, and then do
living
that.
as if.
Yeah. Living as if, and putting it out there and writing it's a form of meditation. So remember that when you are actually in the space of free writing and really feeling it and being focused, it can be such a really cathartic form of meditation. So it's just something to think about over the next week or two while you're flowing through the holidays.
Yeah. And I think continuing being mindful of what you're putting in your body from a nutrition standpoint, your food, the alcohol, all of these celebrations, they take their toll. So just be mindful of how much, if you are indulging, and how often. And, if you need to swap some things out, swap it out. And yeah, I think that we really just wanted to keep this simple. These times are can be heavy enough from the load that we're carrying, the responsibilities of creating Christmas celebrations and
being obligated. I feel like so many people feel obligations to be places and be there for
fulfill other people's needs.
Yeah, fulfill other people's needs. And I think that's what's coming to me as the main little nugget, the seed that I would want to plant in this episode about that is to really be mindful of what you need. And true to yourself, and have some non-negotiables right now and honor that.
Yeah. And enjoy the season. And if you are going to be with family, and enjoy them and cherish those moments, especially if you have older children and teenagers, and, you're going to have some special time with them, really cherish that and be in the present moment. Put the phones away. We don't need to be scrolling on Instagram when we're all together, and have some good conversation, lighthearted conversation, play some games. We all love to play golf at our house at the cards, and just, have some joyful moments too.
And just honor the beingness of it. We were just talking about this with a friend earlier, just the fact that our culture, stresses the doing and getting and all of this stuff, and really just, honor the beingness of it, and just be okay with just being and just chill the F out,
That sums it up.
It wouldn't be an episode if I didn't swear. So there you go.
She's got to get that E for our podcast every time.
I didn't actually say it though. So.
True.
All right. Wishing you a wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas. And
we'll see you in 2023.
We will definitely see you in 2023.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks again, friends, for joining us today on our latest podcast episode. We love sharing this with you. So please share the love if you feel called to all your friends and family.
And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on what we're going to talk about next. It's always so juicy.
And of course, you can find us on social, Instagram, Vibe Well Lifestyle, and Vibe Well on Facebook. Love y'all.
And if you're in town, make sure you stop by and see us at Vibe Well too.
Yeah, we would love to see your cute face.
See you soon.
Bye.